Well, I mentioned the men's 1500 was up next. Athletes are out on the track. There's the lineup. Chris WARBURTON, Michael Coultherd, Ricky Stevenson, Lewis Moses, Jermaine Mays, Rob Whittle, James THIE, Neil Spate, Michael East, Nick McCormack and Tom Lancashire. And Mo Farah, obviously not the event he's trying to qualify for the games, or hoping to be selected in the games. Of course, pretty much nailed on in the 5,000. Well, one man who also wasn't on that list was Andy Badley, of course, who ran in the 800 yesterday. So Tom Lancashire standing next to Mo Farah there in a very good position, got the qualifying mark in Oslo recently. Michael East also has a qualifying mark, the rest of them don't. So the likes of Nick McCormack, Neil Spate, James THIE, lots of familiar names, Jermaine Mays there. Young man to watch out for, young Ricky Stevenson from Newmarsk. Look, he's pretty sharp. If it's slow, he's got a very, very good kick. And one of our youngsters who's developing very well indeed, Chris WARBURTON as well there on the inside. Ricky Stevenson there, just 19 years of age, from Newmarsk Harriers up in the northeast, where of course the sun always shines. Athletes enjoying the best conditions of the weekend. Out in the back straight there, the wind has just about dropped, so if anyone does want to make this quick, conditions are helpful. Well, you wouldn't think that Michael East or Tom Lancashire will be helping anybody here, because as I said, they are the ones with the qualifying time, of course, with Andy Badley, who won the Oslo Dream Mile. And on that same night, young Tom Lancashire is just moving into second place there behind Nick McCormack. Won the B race, if you like, which was over 1,500 metres, and sat and watched him that night, and it was a very mature performance. He's had a very good season, Tom Lancashire. He's been a good athlete since his young days, but starting to realise that potential. And behind him, right behind him, Michael East, of course, former Commonwealth champion, wearing the dark glasses there, who is starting to find some of his old form as well. And then Mo Farah, is he going to mix it up with the 1,500 metre boys here, moving into second place there? It's a pretty good pace early on. Nick McCormack setting his stall out, and he certainly has decided he's not going to wait for the kickers.
Looking good, isn't he? And such a change to see Mo Farah mixing it early on in a race. Of course, he will be running 5,000 metres at the Olympic Games. 58.75, McCormack has taken them round in, but such a lot of interest about the form of the man in third place, wearing the blue and black just on the shoulder of Mo Farah. Tom Lancashire, who had that brilliant 1,500 metres in the Oslo Golden League. The same day, as of course, as Andy Badley won the Golden Mile. And he just sprinted away from everybody, 3:35 on that occasion. So at the moment, it's a head round now with 2 laps to go. It's McCormack, then Lancashire, Mo Farah, and Michael East, and the rest are just falling off the pace a little bit.
Well, it's worrying to see Michael East fall off this pace, because although Nick McCormack's doing a good job at the front there and is very bravely trying to set a solid pace, it should be something which Michael East should find comfortable, to be honest. I've just seen what they go through 800 metres here. 1:56.3. Well, that's very good running, very brave running from Nick McCormack. 2:58. Well, that one was faster than a 58 lap. So that's excellent performance from Nick McCormack. Now, can he keep this going? He's taking these 3 away from the field, and there's warning signs there for those behind. Mo Farah looks as though he's working hard to stick with this. Lancashire looks fairly comfortable. You can see there, though, Michael East. Well, they may come back to them, they may falter, they may fall away, but if they don't, then Michael East might be just seeing his Olympic ambitions running away at the moment. He really needs to hope that he's got his tactics right here. Nick McCormack has got it wrong. McCormack for the first time being passed by Mo Farah, and Tom Lancashire looks very comfortable indeed.
Lancashire looks absolutely superb. There's the bell. Mo Farah leads. Lancashire in second place. Then McCormack, who led from the start, round on the back straight there. And he really has produced a good pace for the rest to follow. Neil Spate there in the background, wearing the maroon vest of Belgrave Harriers. He's coming into the race now. He's about 6 or 7 metres behind McCormack. And 200 metres to go. It's still the 5,000 metre specialist leading. But here goes the youngster, Tom Lancashire.
And Lancashire realising the time to go, because the pace is dropping and there's danger from behind. McCormack still very much involved. Now, what can he do here? Neil Spade trying to attack as well. Chris Warburton very much in the race, and Michael Least is absolutely nowhere. But here goes Tom Lancashire, showing the pace and showing the strength that he showed in Oslo. This is a superb performance from the 23-year-old, streaking away from the rest of the field. Mo Farah has rallied again to come into second place for Hartford. It's going to be Tom Lancashire's title. Tom Lancashire wins it. Farah in second, Chris Warburton third, Spate was fourth, and the very brave Nick McCormick in fifth place, and Michael Least very disappointing indeed. Well, young man, I think you've booked your place to the Olympic Games. Congratulations. Another mature performance full of pace and strength, and nous as well. Didn't put one step wrong at all in that race. Well done.
Well, that is high praise indeed from a former Olympic silver medalist over 1500 metres and the world record holder, of course. But Tom Lancashire is such an exciting talent. Lancashire looked in total control. Nick McCormick there in the distinctive colours of Morpeth Harriers, blue and white there, coming into second place. And at this point, I guess, you could have been forgiven for thinking Mo Farah's efforts had ended. Then it was Neil Spate, and in the green and white there, Warburton coming through. But Mo Farah certainly rallied, but look at the gap in the space of about 200 metres that Tom Lancashire has put between himself and everybody else. That was a wonderful run, 3:38.93. The winning time, and Mo Farah coming on strong, and then there was a battle for third place, which Warburton just got ahead of Neil Spate. But a very fine victory indeed for the new champion, Tom Lancashire.
Well, we just saw a great 1500 metres there, and the winner, Tom Lancashire, is now with Phil Jones.
He is indeed, Steve, and Steve Cram, no less, was praising you there in the commentary, and what a mature performance it was, and another emphatic performance.
Yeah, I mean, I was fairly confident going into the race that I could handle anything that came at me, and any sort of way the race went, I felt fairly confident, and I think Nick McCormick ran a very brave race, and he did what he had to do to try and go for the time, and I was happy to go along at that pace, and I knew I had good strength at the end to go on and win it.
Well done on the victory, and I suppose well done on booking your place to Beijing, because surely now you're on your way.
Yeah, I should hope so. I think I've done what I needed to do, and you know, it's the realisation of a lifelong dream, so it still hasn't sunk in really yet. I'm just sort of enjoying the victory and think about the Olympics when it sinks in.
Oh, fantastic achievement. Keep it going.
Thank you very much. Cheers.